What would you do if I gave you one ingenious global breakthrough? What would you do? Would you share it with the world? Would you make movies about it? Um, well, we're doing all of it. We're sharing it with the world. We're sharing it with you. We're making movies about it. Do you remember the law of relativity equals mc squared with Albert Einstein? This is really what this message is about. So it's talking about everything: your needs, your supplies, your needs, your solutions, your local needs, your global needs, all of it put together, and it's being handed to you, and it's being handed to you through Paid Forward Phenomena, which is the movie. That is just a segment or a component of Paid Forward Anastasia. Okay, now the movie is the part we're going to introduce for you first. It's the movie's called Paid Forward Phenomena. It combines two award-winning themes. One of them is John Travolta's Phenomena. The other one is Kevin Spacey's Pay It Forward. And hopefully you know what those movies are about, because they're great movies. And so Pay It Forward Phenomena is a true story that captures both those themes in those great movies. They're my favorites, two of my favorite movies. So it's a true story about a sustainable breakthrough which started as a 1978 divine vision about a sustainable breakthrough to a teenage boy in California. Real life, true story, okay? Now, many years later, the boy dies, but before that, he went through his maturation or his learning process. And anyway, when he falls, he dies in a vehicle accident, but he's taken into the light. And while he's dead, or maybe alive, whatever, however you want to look at it, he finally understands the visitation or the vision that he had in 1978. And little by little, the message or the vision, it sparks a global sustainability and inspiration for masses everywhere. So I want you to listen to the rest of the presentation, because as exciting as this heartwarming movie is, it's just a component that came out of the true story, which you're about to learn about, and which we want you to share it with your friends and benefit from. Okay, so now again, the law of relativity. A lot of us never think about how our bodies work, how the universe works, how our planet works, but it's all inclusive. So imagine unlimited potential. You look at your body, you don't think about what your heart is doing, and your lungs, and your liver, and your kidneys, and your brains, and so forth. But it's working right now. All of it is working, even though you don't understand every detail. So what we're sharing with you is a system that doesn't cost you any money, yet you can benefit from entirely. Okay, so imagine unlimited potential, because now if you just talk about your body, you talk about your time, you talk about your needs and your abundances, you realize that you're the most important resource of all. It's not your job, it's not your business, okay? It's none of the things that we put a big value on. It's really about, first of all, you got to be okay. And your relationship with God, and however it is that you worship God, your relationships with your family and your loved ones, and so forth. It's all inclusive. Your life is all inclusive. So that's kind of like what Einstein was trying to explain. But even if he hadn't tried to explain it, you're living it every day anyway. So what we've done is we're right now giving you, through this video that you're watching, or the PDF, whatever it is that you're a part of right now, we're going to give you unlimited potential. Imagine owning everything, okay, and benefiting everyone, okay? Imagine owning everything like billionaires, yet paying it forward. Okay, imagine all your dreams connected and fulfilled. If we can take you away from the divide and conquer mentality, which you have maybe become a victim of, and you were all of a sudden unlimited because you owned it all. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to allow you to own it all, and you don't have to pay us a single penny. Nothing. Okay, and it's working already. All right, so this is not just a philosophy, and it's not about religion. This is reality. This is the way the universe works, and this is the way we're going to give it to you. Okay, so we want you to move past your fears, and we want you to pay it forward. Okay, you with us, with visionaries, investors, or employees, or consumers, whatever position you see yourself in, it's an opportunity for you, and you're going to benefit as a result thereof. So now, let me see, where am I at? Okay, one, two. I think I just finished the second slide. Okay, so I guess the second slide I put a little note to remind you of all abundance generosity. And in the first slide, I may have forgot to tell you that it's a true story. It's a sustainable breakthrough. Okay, and obviously it's our Pay It Forward Phenomena movie. Okay, and again in the second slide I made a comment to myself to remind you this is all abundance generosity. Us for you, you for others, others for others, and it goes forward and we pay it forward. Okay, now as I was already saying, now we're just kind of going to go into a few more details here. Our breakthrough gives you all of life needs, including food, water, energy, jobs, business profits, medical support systems, and a ton of money if that's what you're looking for. It's just like Einstein says, it's about the law of relativity. You get homes below cost, okay? You get free lands. You really don't have to pay for the land. The land pays itself, all right? The homes are incredible, gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful houses, okay, for below cost. I'm talking with solar panels, brand new solar panels, entire system, solar energy, brand new house, brand new wind turbine for your energy, brand new rainwater catchment, entire systems. Imagine all of that for $25,000. And the land, you don't have to worry about the land because it pays for itself. Okay, so this is an entire ecosystem. Okay, it's socioeconomics. It's amazing. Again, you own everything like the billionaires. You have to get to pay it forward. And you can see all these different businesses. If you notice, when I put my cursor over something, a link comes out, so you're able to click on that. And when you click on that, it takes you to the sites, and I'm going to show you the different sites. And that way you can see that this is already happening rather than just an idea or just a philosophy. And this is not a religion. But you can look here. Organic food, homes, e-commerce, clean energy, various businesses, a software company, the movie, introduction services, family support systems, travel business, employment, oh my gosh, online universities. It doesn't end. There is no end. Here you can see a little glimpse of the family support systems and introductions. And the reason that's so important is if you look around, folks, you'll see that divorce rates are like 50% right now. Okay? And they've pretty much been that way for a long time. And it's because community has fallen apart. The support systems for the family have just been eaten alive. And what we're doing with Pay It Forward Anastasia is we're bringing back the sense of community, the sense of belonging. Okay, so we're bringing back family and love, and maybe you need somebody special in your life. Well, we're not promising that we're going to do anything, but we're saying we're making it available, and the rest is up to you. So we want you to get off the fence. We want you to get away from fear, and we want you to stop criticizing everything because so much has gone wrong, and we want you to be the solution. Okay, it doesn't have to be money because we don't have to have any money from you. But if that's how you want to participate, go for it. If you want to participate in another way, find something in this phenomena, in this sustainable breakthrough that works for you. Okay, the homes, as I was mentioning earlier, now that we're away from the relationship and the communion and the community and family and maybe meeting somebody special, I'm moving on to another piece, and I'm just giving you overviews. Okay, I'm not going into details. The homes are amazing. For instance, look at this. Look at the rainwater catchment. Look at the solar, the wind turbine, the whole system's there. It's incredible. Like this whole duplex here, this is a brand new big house, like almost a 1,200 square foot house. And this is a guest house, about 600 square feet, with the sun deck, the solar, the rainwater catchment, the patio, all of it. $88,000, guys. But I'm not here to sell houses. I'm just saying if you want that, you can have that. So now you're set. You're set because you're going to see that you're making so much money because you're a part of something that's it's an ecosystem. It takes all of social economics into the equation so that you've got the coming in and the going out. It's an ecosystem. Okay? Local needs, local solutions. Global needs, global solutions. You work it together intelligently, just like your body, just like the universe. Organic food, folks. We have properties in different parts of the world. USA, Canada, Costa Rica, Mexico, growing. Lands are always being brought, to our plate. It's sort of speak. A lot of information here. Try to keep it simple and try to do it fast so that we don't waste your time. So this will kind of another aspect of the same thing that I've already been saying, but let's look at it this way. This sustainable breakthrough is like a ground floor opportunity in Google or Microsoft, or when Alexander Graham Bell was getting started, or Thomas Edison, Walt Disney, Henry Ford, Albert Einstein, Christopher Columbus, Steve Jobs, you name it, gangs. You name it, folks. You name it. Hey, gang, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of people that said no to Alexander Graham Bell and Edison and these other guys, but there was a few people that said yes. And for those smart, fortunate, or brave souls that said yes to Alexander Graham Bell, yes to this incredible concept that's already moving forward, all these people win. Unfortunately, the people that don't, that stay on the fence, that just critique and they can't get past, and they don't take action. Well, of course, they stay the same. They stay stuck the same as they have been for a long time. They can blame the world for their lack of activity, but at the end, it's only the people that take action that ever move forward. So, if you are an investor out there, without money, things don't go very far. Even if you have the masses on your side, at some point, economics always plays a role. So if you're an investor out there, we give you a 90-day refundable deposit to verify all due diligence, okay? A generous return on your investment. You get 3 exit options. I mean, we bend over backwards just so you can see this is real and not just a bunch of fancy words. You also get collateral guarantees, producer credits in the movie, pay it forward phenomena. You receive, obviously, your shareholder certificates, your company subscription agreement, operating agreement. You become an owner of the entire breakthrough, subsidiaries, and the movie, everything. And you're able to lock in your founding partner offering at $3.50. Okay, with a 90-day refundable deposit, remember, because the way we're growing right now, easily, we're going to $35 per share after our launch, which right now we're just entering into our launch. And I'll tell you the truth, I mean, today the phones were ringing off the hook, just busy all morning from about 9 in the morning till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The phones were just inbound calls, and we haven't even started yet. Okay, so obviously the due diligence documentation is available immediately upon request. Complimentary site visits, are also complimentary, as I already said, for any investment over $50,000. Now I'm going to take a quick minute to remind you, those of you that don't have any money to invest, don't worry about it. You don't have to pay anything. You can start benefiting through the businesses. We don't charge you a penny. We give you online training through our online universities. That doesn't cost you anything, and that way you can start becoming economically sustainable. Okay, so those of you that don't have money, don't get scared away just because we talk about money, because remember, you have to make money too. So sometimes it takes investors to come in, put money in, so that we can create, we're looking at 500,000 jobs over the next 5 years, guys. Okay, 500,000 jobs online from your homes to make you economically sustainable. Okay, so if you're an investor, we need you to help other people and to give you a generous return on your investment. And if you're a person needing a job or needing a house or whatever, get involved, because you can have it all. All right, and back to talking to investors here. Okay, everybody stay on board with me. We welcome your attorney calls. Absolutely want your attorneys to call us, but I would recommend first engage with us here, somebody at the office, make a phone call, send an email, and start checking it out to make sure this is interesting, that this is in fact what you thought it was. That way you get in while you can. And then afterwards, go ahead and get your attorney before you make the move, so that you know for sure that this is incredibly amazing, just like it was for Walt Disney, or like I said, Alexander Graham Bell, or all these other heroes in life that brought forth a breakthrough, to humanity and planet. and I think I'm almost at a close. But no. I got 2 more slides and then some due diligence info. Now, okay, here. I wanted to point out here. Remember, you can click on all these things. Okay, the PDF allows you to click. The YouTube will not, but the PDF does. So make sure you get the PDF from us. Just so you understand, this is important. So we want you to understand how this has come about. It didn't like just come out all of a sudden, and then we put up a YouTube and that's it. No, there are millions of hours and lots of money that played a part, and beautiful people, incredible people that came together to launch on this great day. We have jobs and business development people, educators, farmers, landowners, home builders, our legal department, engineers, architects, our software developers, our radio hosts, marketing experts, you name it. All of it. Everybody played a role in bringing this together. So now it's up to you. We need you guys to get off the fence, and because this is good. That's why. All right, we want you to get off the fence. Do something. I don't care if it's a phone call or you share this with a friend. Some of you can put in a little bit of money to help the people that can't, and that way we can create all these jobs and get thousands and thousands of people becoming economically sustainable again. And it doesn't matter whether it's $50 that you pay it forward with, or if it's $50 million. It doesn't matter. This project is huge in scope, in light of the magnitude and the all-inclusiveness of everything we're talking about, whether it's a house, a car, a banana, a jug of water, clothes, anything, any of the services, traveling, anything that we offer, you'll see is just billions in forecast. So we want you to help us launch this ingenious breakthrough, and what we'll do is we'll help you immensely for doing so. There's a bunch of ways to benefit. I'm not going to go into the details, but the share values right now is $3.50 per share. We're looking at that to go $35 per share after our 6-month launch, and in the next few years I could easily see $300 per share. And we've only got 1 million shares, so we're not giving away a whole bunch of shares like Apple and the other guys. So it's very limited. So when you have a share and it's worth $300, it doesn't get diluted. Okay, now there's no minimum limits. Anybody can get in, but they're at the $350. Maximum of 50,000 shares have been made available. Okay, so but remember, if you stay on board and you don't exit right away, you can keep the founder partner benefits or profits. It could be for the rest of your life, just owning shares, and you just continue to make profits based upon your percentage of ownership. Okay, it could be forever. You just hang on to the shares, all right, or you can sell them. That's up to you. Okay, and then don't forget there's the affiliate profits, because everybody can get the businesses that we offer and make money off of that. And obviously you get all the benefits of everything that we've already talked about. So I want to get away from this because just to let you know that we're not looking for a whole lot of money right now, because we've already paid for everything. We don't owe any money to anybody anywhere. All right. So for February, all we need, don't laugh, please don't laugh at us, but all we need for February is just about $3,500 for office, some equipment, and for 4 core staff members. In April, $4,500. In March, $4,500. April, $4,500. It tells you there what it's for. In May, $5,500. In June, $6,000. In August, $6,000. And that's how we're going to launch. So we want you to believe, make a difference, make it happen. Then our second expansion, guys, is going to be when our documentary comes out, before the movie on this, okay? And that's in about a year. And then the third expansion will be the movie. That'll be about 5 years. Okay, so now, before I go into this, all the customers that we're going after, I want you to take a look. When you do the due diligence, there's different things that you can click on. Okay, for instance, here is the main site. Oops, my main site. Here we go. The main site. The main site is more like a hub than a website, because most websites are about one product or service. Well, Pay It Forward Anastasia has a bunch of products and services. We have our home department. You can click there and see everything that you want to get into there. Then we have the farm. Okay, we have the jobs and the online university and the businesses. We have the medical department. I have the Eco Tours and Travel, the stores, the causes, our radio, and our investment section. And there's one that hasn't been added in there, which is the introductions. We realize that too many people are single and don't have a partner, so we added the family support systems and the introductions business or organization. And here's the farm. Okay, obviously that's just the one picture. We have the property in the States, which is in Illinois, and then in Mexico, Canada, and then this one here is in Costa Rica. Okay, some pictures of it you can click on. All right, and remember, all you do is you go to the main site, which is payitforwardcommunities.org, and you just click on farm. Okay, and those of you that want to get involved, let's say because of you need a job, or you want to offer jobs to people, you can do both. Okay, and that's Anastasia Employment. Okay, and those of you that want to get trained to become economically sustainable from your home, so you don't have to commute all over the place, and so you can work from anywhere in the world, there's your Anastasia training. So that's our online universities, business development, and actually we go off and teach all kinds of things, but right now the main focus is getting people economically sustainable. So that means we're mostly focused on the on the businesses and how to build your online business, how to market it, okay, how to run it. And here's our software company, AnastasiaSoftware.com. Okay, and here is our healing department, AnastasiaHealing.org. Okay, and there's people that get involved because they have medical needs, or their passion is to provide medical services to humanity. And so we have that for you. And travel and tours is one of the largest industries in the world, like $4 trillion annual sales. And we're capturing our share of that market through AnastasiaTours.org. So these are the businesses that I was talking about earlier in the presentation. So now you understand it's not just a message or a video. No, this stuff is alive right now. Okay? You can go to AnastasiaTours.org. Oops, right now I'm not online. So oh yeah, look at that. You can go into whatever language you want. I didn't think it would work, but it did. Cool. And those of you that have a product that you'd like to sell or an idea that you'd like to sell, look at this. I'm going to go to AnastasiaStores.com. And there it is. Your Pay It Forward store for humanity and planet. And this is infinite. You can sell anything to anybody that wants to buy it. And while you're sleeping, the internet's working and people are purchasing all over the world, whether it's a jug of water, clothes, houses, cars, computers, televisions, sustainable products, eco products, survival products, anything that we put on there that pertains to our mission, of course. Clean, eco, sustainable. And this is the investment page, which is investmentprotection-roi.com. You're welcome to go there and tell your friends about it. And don't be afraid, to talk about money, because it takes money to make people sustainable. Okay, nothing happens for free. This is our Facebook profile, and you can go there. And then I believe this would be probably the introductions, right? And it's in Spanish because this one is local to Costa Rica. And if it was in Illinois, it would be local to Illinois. And what is this? And this is the Facebook page for the introductions department. I believe next is going to be the YouTube for Anastasia. Okay, and you can see that we have just over 7,000 viewers there. And the next one is going to be our YouTube for our investment section, and then we have about 3,400 viewers there. And then we have our communities page, and that's about 3,400 viewers as well. And then Twitter is approximately 6,000 and plus people in Twitter. What I wanted to show you next is, remember, we have a software company. Therefore, we have our own email servers, and we have other technologies that are just amazing. But I couldn't. It would take forever for me to explain every single detail. So I'm going to just point out that we also have our own email servers, and we have over 90 million email addresses. So if I just pick, just one of the folders within the main folder of the 90 million email addresses, and let me show you how I got there. Okay, see, 90 million email addresses, right? And I just keep going, and then I go to one folder. I open up a folder. Okay, so I open that folder, and then, because there's a bunch of subfolders in the main folder, right? So 90 million plus folder. I pick a folder. I opened it up, that subfolder, and now here I am. I got a bunch of files inside that subfolder. So I open it up, just to give you an idea. Okay, so now I'm going to go down, and you can see that as I scroll down, I want you to look to the top right. You see this cursor right there? Watch it. It's hardly going to move at all. Look at that. It'll take forever for it to get to the very bottom. That's just one file. Folks, we have 90 million emails already and being contacted. We have all the technology. We have an incredible marketing department, which you just wouldn't believe. I forgot to show you the radio, by the way. What is it? AnastasiaRadioOnline.com or payitforwardradio.org. That's our radio station. It's 24/7 all over the world through the internet. And the bottom line is, all of this put together, it's coming and going. It's giving and taking. It's giving and receiving, giving. It's an ecosystem, and you can be a part of it, whether you've got money or whether you don't have money. If you have money, you definitely got to invest. If you don't have money, you definitely got to get involved, because it gives you all-inclusive sustainability. Everything, houses, cars, and it's that cost, and you don't have to pay a cent to get in. But if you do have money, you know how economics work, and you can see how ingenious and how productive and progressive this pay it forward all-inclusive system. We're not even talking about, and don't forget the movie, Pay It Forward Phenomena. That's going to make a ton as well. Okay, so you put it all together, and it all makes sense, just like your body. You have your lungs and your liver and everything, just like the universe with the sun and the moon and the stars and the gravity and the alignment and the rotation. That's the way life is supposed to be. Forget all this stuff that you've been paying, one bill to your mortgage company, another bill to your car note, another bill to a supermarket, something else to somewhere else, and you're all divided and conquered, and you're paying retail for every single thing. Well, no wonder you never get ahead. You see? Well, this pay it forward phenomena concept gives it all to you, so you're an owner of everything, so you can share a whole lot with more people. So we're looking at 81 million customers. If you want to understand, there it is. Everything that we have all put together, 81 million customers. Don't think it's going to take that long. Give us 2-3 years, 4 or 5 years max. 81 million customers, and you're right now, you can get into the ground floor opportunity. So there it is, guys. It's common sense. It's obvious. I challenge you to say no to this or to find anything wrong with it. Okay? Because you get in, you do the due diligence, you get the documentation, you get the proof positive, everything is already in place. All you got to do is challenge yourself to get off the fence and see that this is real. So whether you get in as an investor or as a visionary or as a consumer or as a business owner, okay, or for whatever reason that you get in and you're now a part of something big and that's working on your behalf. So win, in closing, win like the people that won with Thomas Edison. Win like the believers that won with Alexander Graham Bell. Okay? Expand yourself like the people that believed in the vision that Walt Disney had, or Steve Jobs, or just all these other heroes. I mean, not to mention Christopher Columbus, Henry Ford, and all the others. Okay? Get in. Don't get left behind. Okay? Thank you for your time, and I'll see you at the top. God bless you so much.